wives, tell your husband how much you approve of his car habits. Anyway, our Switch Cars question of the day is from Ace, and he wins a free t-shirt of his choice. What sort of crazy looks did you get from the welding company when you went in and asked them about the fuel tank? And did you tell them what you were planning to do with it?
So it was kind of strange because it was almost like an episode of Breaking Bad. You know how there's these cast of characters that can just get things taken care of, if you're familiar with that
Yep.
show at all.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of a similar experience to where I almost actually had to break down and tell them because I didn't think they understood what I was looking for, but they absolutely did. It would just be, like I said, can you build a tank that'll hold 200 gallons and stay under the bed cover of this truck? And it's like, yeah. You know, and you know, everything was yes, yes, yes. And finally, they were showing me a couple of proofs of some design, and they were welding some pieces together. And in the original build, before I changed fuel pumps, there was a lift tube in the tank. And he was showing me how he was going to set the lift tube. And it probably left about an inch on the bottom. And then I broke it down to him. I said, no, I need that to go all the way to the bottom. And he says, well, you know, you're just taking long trips with this. And I was like, no, I need every drop of gas out of the back of this tank because I'm actually running an event. And he goes, like a cannonball? And I said, yes, as a matter of fact, I am. What was interesting is it was on. Then he's waving people over. He's like, oh, no, we got to change a bunch of stuff on this. We got to re-engineer.
As soon as you mention Cannonball,
tank.
Prices go down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody wants to
and then they got completely into it. And they're like, oh, yeah, come back in a week. We're going to make some adjustments on this. And they were just super cool to work with.
That's awesome.